Hi, Dr. Rutherford, and I'm back with questions of the week. And the question of the week this week is, I had my thyroid removed 4 years ago and was diagnosed with Hashimoto's. I gained a lot of weight. My question is, when the thyroid is removed, do you still have Hashimoto's? Yes. So, sorry. I know that might not be funny, but yes, you still have Hashimoto's. So a little bit more of an explanation than that. Had my thyroid removed 4 years ago. It would be interesting to know why you had your thyroid removed. Did they remove it because you had cancer? Did they move it because they suspected that you had cancer because you had abnormal cells? Or did they just remove it because they didn't know what to do with your Hashimoto's, which is getting to be very common today, okay? Gained a lot of weight, so they remove your thyroid. You start gaining weight, which is very classic for hypothyroid. You don't have a thyroid, you have hypothyroid, so your doctor is probably trying to figure out what the heck is going on with your medication. And my question is, when the thyroid is removed, do you still have Hashimoto's? And the answer is yes. Okay, so Hashimoto's is an immune attack against the thyroid. And the point I always try to make to patients, long before they get their thyroid out, unless they have cancer, okay, long before they get their thyroid out, is the immediate problem is not the thyroid. The immediate problem is the immune attack on the thyroid. This is your thyroid. This is your immune system. This is your immune system attacking your thyroid. This is the problem. Okay, when you remove the thyroid, the propensity for the immune system to still attack is still there, okay? So, but I don't have a thyroid to attack. So that's something that's becoming more and more understood. Sometimes, maybe more than sometimes, the whole thyroid is actually not removed. Not that they don't try to remove it, but my understanding is that it's difficult to get all of the tissue. When it's radiated, when it's brought out, you can still have tissue there that is getting attacked. But here's the other thing. When you're doing autoimmunity, in general, the rule of thumb should be this. Once you have determined that a person has an autoimmune problem, the second thing you should do is look for the other ones. Okay, so Hashimoto's is related to so many things. Holy cow. It's related to celiac disease. It's related to polycystic ovarian syndrome. It's related to autoimmune gastritis. It's related to autoimmune hepatitis. It's related to immune attack through molecular mimicry to your cerebellum. And more. They're now saying they think it has a lot to do with chronic inner ear infections. They're saying they think it's involved in a substantial portion of migraines and in more. Okay, so the fact that the thyroid is out doesn't mean that you can't still have active immune attacks in and around there, as well as active immune attacks to your thyroid. So if your weight gains and you came to me and I knew nothing else other than you'd put on weight, even without having your thyroid out, I would say first thing you want to look at is thyroid. You want to look at blood sugar. You want to look at gut problems. You want to look at stress responses. Having antibodies against your cerebellum can cause you to have less of ability to handle stress responses. Having antibodies in your gut and having celiac or non-celiac gluten sensitivity, which is related to Hashimoto's, could cause you to put on weight. And of course, what I just discussed with the thyroid, you could still have aspects of the thyroid in there, and so you could still have a hypothyroid. So that's a really good question. It's one I run into a lot. I'm seeing lots more people take their thyroids out today. And so that's kind of the up-to-date on that question. The answer is yes, you can still have Hashimoto's. So, okay. So thanks for that question. and we'll be back with another question in the near future.